Hello everyone. We're back once more, once again, yet again. Let's go ahead and switch on over. Hmm? Oh damn it, the transition wasn't that good. Um hello everyone. Good morning. Oh my god, and we're experiencing levels of lag too. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, or whichever do does apply to you. Your host, Lord Valderox, here, back with yet another stream. And we're still not 100%, but you know that's to be expected. Huzzah! At any rate, I hope everyone's having a good day so far, right? And if not, well, that still leaves, plenty of room, to make a better day. And even if the day's still ending again, tomorrow's, right on the horizon. That being said, currently, right now, again, again, it's all in the name of the stream, so we're gonna continue some more fake Grand Order story time. So let's go ahead and get started, right? Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, apologies on the YouTube side of things, but it's out of my hands. By that, I'm referring to it appears like YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, so again, if you want to see more smooth, well, I say relative to what can be considered smoother, right? You can come over onto the Twitch side of things. But again, if you want to, tough it out on the YouTube side, again, more power to you. Okay. What am I doing? No, wrong one. Atlantis. I need my sight be on site over here. Where are we headed towards next? Let's see. Oh, no battles, but still, I'd like to know exactly where I'm headed. Oh, I see what that is. Okay, I see now. You betcha. Ah. This guy's gotta be a servant, right? No, wait. On second thought, maybe not. Doctor! Stay away from me. You make my head hurt. I knew it. Things simply happen to work out this way today. Just forget about what happened here. And don't tell anyone else from Chaldea about it either. There's someone on that boat who can't be trusted. Huh? What do you mean? I'm not going to tell you. Figure it out for yourselves. It's your job to figure out how to get past the 3 obstacles that Artemis, Odysseus, and Poseidon pose. You need to find a way to cross the sea on your own power. Only once you do that will you be granted the right to stand before this Lost Belt's king. Wait, please don't go yet! There is nothing left for me to see in this Lost Belt, and I have no interest in your struggles. You don't want to die. No, you truly want to live, then fight back. Not that I expect it'll make any difference. There's no way to save this planet. His heat signature's completely gone. It looks like he warped away on his own. Who was that man? Take it easy. Right now we need to heal up and get the hell out of here. If Kirstaria knew where we are, Odds are better that even that Odysseus does too. Alright, I need to report in. What the hell just happened? There was a moment back there when all of your vitals signs just vanished. I thought my heart was going to stop beating. In fact, I'm quite sure it actually did. Calm down, Gordy. You're not the only one who wants to get a word in right now. Oh man, what a relief. You're all okay, right? I think so. Alright, you can take your time and tell us all about what happened later. Right now we need to get out of here, pronto. Come on, hurry. Don't say. More story time. Actually, we're past the halfway point now, I think. I forget how many chapters there are in this thing. Ah, I see. So we're not quite at the halfway point yet. There's like 25 in total if you really want to count. Dun, da, da, da. No, I take that back. There's 26. Yeah, 26. We're not even at the true halfway point. Not yet, at least. But we're getting there. Let go of me, Castor. You bet I will. I don't want to have to touch your filthy body any more than absolutely necessary. Okay, I'll go ahead and kill her now. You little... You know, Caius, I've always thought that you didn't belong with the gods. Your uncouth manner of speech, your intolerable attitude, nothing about you befits a god. I expect Lord Kishari only overlooked your behavior out of affection. Well, that's over now that Poseidon's noble phantasm has been demolished. So, on behalf of all true gods, we sentence you to death for your crimes. You little... I'll kill you! Your twisted nature couldn't be more plain, Caius. Both your heart and your mind are warped beyond redemption. Even becoming a god has done nothing to fix that. You were never anything more than a recipient of the sea's god's love. How could you possibly begin to match us? You never ever understood Lord Kistarios' vision for bringing about a new age of gods. All you ever did was play about in anger, curse the gods, and think of nothing but yourself. Given all that, did you really think Lord Kristari actually trusted you? Exactly. Of course he did. In the end, Caius, you are nothing more than a woman. God! We'll have to thank everyone at Chaldea for this opportunity, though of course I'm sure they're all dead now. Alright, let's head back. We still need to tell Lord Kristari that we dispose of this filthy bitch, just as he ordered us to. Hold it. Just die already. I'm sinking. Down, down, down. Damn it! Damn it! This can't be happening! I can't go out like this. I still haven't finished what I wanted to do. I still haven't avenged the miracle of me being summoned as a heroic spirit. I still haven't had a chance to slaughter those bastard gods. And above all, I still need to pay him back for putting this collar on me. Got to pay him back. I need to pay him back. Kirstaria. Kirstaria! Kirstaria! Oh, what's going on? What in the world just happened? Where's Kirstaria? Did you actually manage to drive him off? I'm afraid this situation remains unclear. Once Kirstari Wodan cast his second spell, we were only able to pick up audio, and only in bits and pieces of that. At that, it could be a residual effect of the sheer scale of his remarkable magecraft, where he manipulated stars to rain down meteors. For the past 3 minutes, every one of our instruments effectively ceased to function. I doubt there's anyone inside the border who knows what happened.
Well, never mind that now. Relic? Mosquito Light? Both of you return here at once. Given the horrific battle you've been through, we need to check your vitals as soon as possible.
Right. Understood. Let's go, Master. I know a lot's happened, but right now we need to take stock of our current situation. Whew.
Well done on making it back intact. The servants are still severely injured, but I'm overjoyed to see that you two are both unhurt. Unfortunately, we still have the problem of Gishtaria to deal with. How in the world did he cast a spell capable of nearly decimating our servants without so much as a how do you do? Is that even humanly possible?
No, it isn't. A few rare notable exceptions aside, there is simply no way for a mage to defeat a servant who managed genuine heroic accomplishments in life.
Right. That's exactly what I thought too.
And even among those notable exceptions, the very best they could hope to accomplish is to strike a single blow in retaliation. Decimating multiple servants as easily as taking candy from the proverbial baby is simply not within human capacity. I took a look at Gustaria's file from before he became a cryptor. While there is no question that he was a true genius, he had such massive amounts of magical energy at his command at the time, he would have been seal designated. Seal designated?
It's what ends up happening to mages who exceed both genius and pursue singular fields of magecraft. It's essentially declaring them to be such intriguing figures that they need to either be kept in isolation or studied as a specimen. Being declared such a figure is the greatest honor the association can confer, but it also makes that figure's life very difficult. Mages like that love delving into their preferred fields of research, but once they have a sealed designation, they can no longer pursue their research any further. While this usually leads to the mage in question going into hiding and cutting ties with the association, every now and then one of them is able to have their seal lifted in exchange for agreeing to contribute to the association. Incidentally, I can assure you that you can rest at ease, Relic. Getting such a designation is something a third-rate mage like yourself will never have to worry about. And even if you did end up designated thanks to some freak accident, I can always put in a word with my old police's chums to have it lifted.
Thank you for filling Mr. Relic in, Gordov. At any rate, there you have it. If Kushtari had previously possessed enough magical energy to cast a spell capable of wiping out multiple servants, he would surely have seen signs of it in records of the man. Yet there was nothing of the sort. Any thoughts on the matter, Da Vinci? Oh, yeah, of course. The magecraft he uses is the basis of what ended up becoming astrology. It's basically the primal form of astromancy magecraft. One that temporarily assumes control over planets, the heavens, and the universe.
Astromancy is part of the Animasphere field of study, but it only deals with predicting the future and observing the stars. There's nothing in it that could possibly cause that sort of cataclysm we saw here. Did you hit your head or something, technical advisor?
Believe me, I wish you were right. But after seeing there Kirstari's magecraft in action, its identity couldn't be any clearer. That was ideal magecraft. It is a type that is even older than the Age of Gods. Back when the planets, the heavens, and the universe were all overflowing with magical energy. Over time, as humanity's consumption-based civilization took control and developed further, every field of magecraft began to decline in power and scale. Astrology was no exception. While it once involved receiving power from space, at some point it became nothing more than a way to observe space. However, I see. So, his is the original form of astrology. It draws strength from the stars in a much more literal sense. The magical energy that rotates the planet, the magical energy that fills the sky, and the magical energy that rains from the heavens. In ancient Greece, the world, the sky, and the heavens were all separate layers, and each layer's magical energy value differed accordingly. So we can presume that the magical energy we saw Kristari wielding here would be the heavens. That is, the laws that govern outer space. There's just no other way he'd be able to manipulate stars otherwise. The spell he casts involves manually aligning the planets to have them form an absolutely ginormous magical circuit. It's no exaggeration to say he's able to use bigger magical circuit than any other mage in all of human history. When you think about it that way, it's no wonder at all that he managed to create a rain of meteors. Honestly, it's still kind of hard to believe, but now that we've seen him in action for ourselves, I have to conclude that Kirstari Woodam has reached the zenith of what's humanly possible, to the point where he possesses even more absolute power than his Lost Spells King. Okay, but in that case, there's one thing that adds up even less now than it did before. Ow, my foot. I smacked it. Ow. Causing to rock in the chair. If his genius gave him godlike power, why didn't he use it to conquer the clock tower ages ago? Like, why would he even bother coming to Chaldea at all?
Yes, an excellent point. The just-ridden viewpoint of a commoner such as yourself has been most informative, Moody.
Indeed, that is a good point. As such, I can only surmise that Kristaria came to Chaldea for a singular reason. Everything he did to create this very situation. Before the earth was wiped clean, he was certainly an exceptional person, but he was far from omnipotent. So why such a stark difference between then and now? The answer is obvious. Back then, this planet was simply incapable of creating such ancient astromancy. Regardless of how refined the Animosphere's secret spells may have been, there was just no environment available to use them anywhere in the world. I suspect that is precisely why Kristaria chose to grow the Atlantic Law Spell. The Greek view of space and the Animosphere's theories of magecraft have excellent chemistry, so to speak. So the closer the Greek world gets to the Age of Gods, the closer his magecraft approaches the domain of the gods. No, if anything, it becomes a mystic's surpassing them.
I can't believe it. Then does this mean wiping the earth clean was part of Kirstaria's plan all along?
I'm afraid I can't speak to that. His power may be unrivaled here in this Atlantic Law Spell, but he never had that kind of power capable of changing the world before, let alone bleaching it completely. No, I expect that was some other being's doing. The foreign gods remains the most likely candidate there. And as far as the foreign god was concerned, Kristaria, with his magecraft capable of controlling celestial bodies, was the perfect fit for the job. In fact, if you will indulge a moment's speculation, I would not be surprised to know that the foreign god considered every human other than Kristaria unnecessary. If true, that would make the other cryptors no more than a bonus. The foreign god could have done without them. That's awful. I can't imagine have such a little regard for other people's lives. At any rate, I see no need to come up with this strategy for the next time we face him right now, especially since we still lack any viable means of doing so. We can revisit this matter later, once we have more information to work with.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Always put off the troublesome things till tomorrow. That's the music's secret model.
Why secret?
Because if Tuli the Fourth were to find out about it, she'd hound me incessantly until I got those troublesome things done. But never mind that. We should get going right now, before something else comes and attacks us at sea.
The cloaking functionality is all back up and running, so now's a good time to rest up in your room if you want. I think I'll do that. Good. You should rest up too, Mosh. I'd like you to try to recuperate as much as you possibly can. Unfortunately, being a demi-servant doesn't do anything to prevent mental stress.
I swear they look like they might keel over at any moment. Ahem. Alright, speaking as your Supreme Commander, I want to commend you both on a battle well fought. However, right now you need to take a nice hot shower and get yourselves to bed. Commander's orders. Go on then, on the double.
Gordy. Apologies here. A little weakened strain of the voice. That was... I'm so sorry to bother when you're resting, Senpai. Oh! That's okay. I wanted to talk to you too. Thank you. May I sit down? Hmm. Was that really Dr. Roman? It sure looked like him. Yes, that white jacket looked a lot like the one Dr. Roman used to wear. But it wasn't him. At least I don't think so. You're right. I admit my mind went blank when I first saw him. But no, I don't think it was him either. Dr. Roman would never have looked at anyone like that, no matter what. So, that couldn't have been him. But I couldn't help but think, if that was really him, I had one more chance to see him again. Thought I'd finally get to tell him how grateful I am for everything he did for us. Ooh. I wish I could have done that too. Huh? Something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. I was just hoping to talk to Master, but looks like he's already occupied. Gotcha. Masha's a good servant, isn't she? You definitely don't see a lot of shielders out there. I guess when you're a master, there really is something special about your first servant, huh? Yeah, probably. Right, of course. Yeah, I better just leave well enough alone here. Doesn't he crash? No, that was a different time.
Remind me, why are you on my boat again?
I just kind of felt like it.
If you're going to disturb me, I'd rather it was for a better reason than just felt like it.
It's quite a relief that we were able to communicate remotely once again, thanks to our restored cloaking functionality. However, we must remain vigilant. We may be able to fool the god's eyes, but not the human mind. Now that Kirstaria has retreated to Olympus, they're bound to pull out all the stops.
And we'll just have to keep scurrying away like rats.
I can only hope that we are able to come up with a plan that can confound their expectations and thwart their own designs. I don't suppose you have anything to offer in that regard, Mr. Jason.
Of course not. If it were that easy to come up with a plan to defeat Odysseus and his fleet, somebody would have done it long ago.
Be that as it may, we can't run away forever.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, I'm just going to trust my future self to come up with something brilliant.
Jason. Oh boy, shoo. Nice, nice. I'll take those clear prisms, thank you. We're still a way away. We're not even at the true halfway point. I feel like, here's the thing. Today, I'd like to get to, what is it? A nice, good point would probably... Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call. Section 19. Because that will put me at the 3/4 ways point. I mean, it's manageable, but... I know the story's gonna be long, too. Section 12. What are we facing here? Sight beyond sight. Okay, I see what we gotta do. I can't get over Tez's face. It looks so funny. We got ads incoming, folks. Yeah, you know what? I'll let them handle it. Besides, I don't think this account has a good Avenger anyways. I can check. Yeah, we're a little far cry from having a decent Avenger. I'll let the Berserker handle it. Ugh. Section 12, Lost Belt. 3 battles on Astria Island. Plus, we got ads coming in the next 2 minutes or so. Alright, I know we've all been through a lot, but it's time to put that behind us. Is everyone all healed up? Yeah, we're all more or less back in fighting shape. Good. The next stop? Thetis Island. It seems there's another island on the way there. So it does. Should we check it out? No, that's okay. Our first priority right now is finding Achilles. Hold it right there. Oh, damn it, I skipped it. What's this all about? You're just going to pass by my island without so much as a glance? How dare you insult a god like that? You're a god? Wait, which god are you? You're probably just some river god or mountain god, or some other minor deity, right? Your tone of voice makes it clear you're not giving me the respect I deserve. Well, if nothing else, I'm pretty sure you're not one of the 12 Olympians. True, I am not. But I do have enough power to stop your ship in its tracks. What's your name? I will reveal that later, when we come face to face. For now, I merely bid you welcome to Astria Island. So it's Astria then. Well, fearless leader, what would you have us do? Looks like we have no choice but to make land on this island after all. Much as I'd really rather not. Jason. What is that? It's very big, that's for sure. Maybe Hephaestus made it? No, that can't be right. Hephaestus would have sculpted the 12 gods, and they'd all be uniform in size. But it can't be a statue of Astro, can it? What? Was she possessed by Narcissus or something? You're totally thinking about defacing it, aren't you? Ha ha ha! Come now, master. Oh, we got ads on the Twitch side of things, so we're taking a pause for the YouTube side of things again. You know, just sit tight with us, guys, okay? Just sit tight. We'll all come back. It gives me a second to drink here and refresh. My throat. Feels like I got something caught in it. Ah. I know for anyone else out there, it's like, what the heck is this guy doing? Well, I'm taking in some air, that's what I'm doing. I should also check out some things on the side over here. Okay, okay. I see, I see. I'm gonna check this too. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, okay. I want to check on something else, but that'll have to wait, unfortunately. Anyways, we're back, everyone. Welcome back. Continuing on. Ha ha ha! Come now, master. Watch what you say. Why would I ever think about doing something so hilarious? Well, you clearly are, so you tell us. Little mustache here, a little stubble there, and... there. Not exactly original, but a classic beard. I think this might get you in trouble. Ha ha ha! What the goddess doesn't know won't hurt her, Corday. I sense wrongdoing afoot. How did you find out? It wasn't me, you got it all wrong, he did it. Hold the hell up. I've never before seen a servant who tried to pin their own crime on their master. I presume you are Astria, the goddess of scales and justice. Or rather, a pseudo-servant serving as her vessel, to be precise. Indeed I am. But I'm afraid there is something I must do now before I can introduce myself properly. Jason, heroic captain of the Argonauts, take up your weapon. Wait, huh? Are we really doing this? I will weigh your sins personally, with my scales of justice. And be warned, the sin of profaning a god is the heaviest sin of all. I can't believe we're about to fight over this, but it looks like she means business. I'm sorry, okay? I even kind of mean it. Well, master, looks like you got no choice but to fight. Ready for orders when you are. Very well. As a sign of respect for your determination, I am willing to forgive your sins if you prove yourselves capable of winning by a fall even just once. Now have at you! Damn it, Jason! Look what you did. Now we gotta beat the pulp out of the goddess. Oh, my throat. Slowly getting there, folks. Slowly getting there. And then Olympus, and then Henkyo. Oh, dang, that's not a lot of damage. Oh no. And she raised her defense. Overcooked. Yeah, I know I could have changed the team. You know what? Should we use this now? No, if things do go south, we need to save it. Come on, Garjuna! Smack her with some more damage. I mean, there's not much you can do exactly at MP1. Yeah, like I thought, I could have switched up the teams a little bit. But it sucks because, again, we don't really have an Avenger we can run into. Thankfully, though, we only have to reduce one break bar. Should I risk him? You know what? Fine, we'll risk it. Worst comes to worst, again, we could still use Koyon. We're not gonna do enough damage. Oh wait, we did! We got lucky there. Whew.
敵対しているものだとはいえ、倒してしまうのはちょっと忍びなかったね。
Oh yeah, I just almost forgot. Oh, damn it. One of these days I gotta raise Arjuna, but... That's enough. Not too shabby, all things considered.
Damn it, how the hell are you so strong?
I am a goddess.
We actually already knew that.
Thanks, though. It is good to see you again, Lady Astria. It is I, Mochizuki Chiyome. Oh, right. The one from the Far East. I didn't know you were still alive. So why do you travel between the islands? Well, we're trying to get past Atlantis' 3 layers of defense. That may be the most insolent answer you could have given. Part of me would like nothing more than to weigh you on my scales once again, but I'll forgo that for now. Come with me. Oh, my throat. Not feeling the best. Wait, what's next? Oh, that's what's next. I took a peek. I took a little peek ahead. Stardust Ocean, Astra Island. That's fine. I mean, no, we're fine. If we need support, we'll go for it. Oh my. I see you have an entire mountain's worth of statues here as well. Talk about creep. I mean, a distinctive sense of style. There's something really comforting about this place. What? You aren't two bodybuilders? Cause of Maj? Well, you can't get bigger or better than Heracles. The man has a damn near perfect physique. True, Heracles' muscles did have quite a lot going for them, but the world is a big place. I'm sure there must be many other beautiful bodies out there, just waiting to be gazed upon. Is there a reason you have all these statues here, Astria? They're all very elaborately made. Then again, maybe it's more accurate to say, I can really feel the dedication that went into them. Did you make them yourself? Dedication? Huh. I see. So that is how they appear to you, then. I wouldn't say that. They're made exceptionally well, sure. But that doesn't mean much when their choice of models so bad. Ow! What the? I beg your pardon. My scale just slipped out of my hand. I would advise you to watch your words as though your life depended on your discretion, or the next thing to slip may just be my bare knuckles. As for the statues, they were sculpted by a servant who stayed at this temple for a while. Been dealt a big hand being a goddess of the scales, seeing as how you can't pick a side. I mean, you can't even buddy up with anyone like that, eh? Oh, guess that's why this place is so bleak, huh? Bit of a waste for such a beautiful goddess. Alright, made up my mind. Oh, should I be? No, I should be reading Astria's voice. I'm gonna make a statue of you myself. Consider it payment for letting me stay here for the night. What's that? You like it? You want to see even more of the like? If that's what'll cheer you up, that's what you'll get. I'm still a businessman at heart, after all. Whatever the customer orders, that's what I deliver. That said, the whole reason I'm here is because I've got a job to do. So I hope you don't mind if I only work on these when I've got a spare moment. And that was that. Fortunately, I had plenty of stone on hand to work with, so I had him make use of Graham. I see. I'm very much a beginner when it comes to sculpting, but I'm still impressed by the sculptor's dedication. Whoever made these statues must have absorbed you very closely to capture your likeness so well.
Moss!
Damn it, I messed up his voice. Hold on. Damn it. I don't know if I can do my Orion right now.
I'll say, can almost sense the muscles rippling under the stone skin. This servant clearly knows their anatomy.
I don't suppose Michelangelo was summoned here, was he? I'm afraid not. I requested that this servant make these statues less because of my divine traits and more because the girl whose body I'm possessed likes this sort of thing. That said, as the god of justice, I certainly don't have anything against muscular physiques. If I had to choose between punches, takedowns, and submission holds, I would go with takedowns first, submission holds second, and punches third. Oh, yes.
Jeez, she's really letting her vessel influence come through here. And it's completely frivolous in completely frivolous ways at that. On the other hand, she actually hasn't changed a bit when it comes to who she is on the fundamental level. Damn it!
No, my throat. Now then, you say you wish to destroy Lady Artemis, the goddess of the moon, defeat Odysseus' army, overcome Poseidon, reach Olympus, and cut down the Tree of Emptiness, yes? Will you help us? That is the most naive, ridiculous idea I've heard. So much so, it actually makes me sick. Let me be perfectly clear. No human could ever accomplish such a feat. And the prospect of mere heroes from popular human history emerging victorious against this lost world is so preposterous it beggars belief. I am the goddess of the scales. Regardless of how I pass judgment, they will always come down firmly on this lost world's side.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that.
The gods who once took you under their protection were all deprived of their power and destroyed. Now only scant traces of them are left. Yes, that's right. Your quest has made you enemies of the gods themselves. I remain on this island in my capacity as the goddess of justice in order to maintain my impartiality. You will receive no aid whatsoever from me. Please, we need your help. Can't you just make a little exception or something? Absolutely not. To make an exception, regardless of size, would go against everything I stand for. Is that clear? I understand. I'm just glad we won't have to fight you. Very well then. I will subject you to a number of trials. If you should pass these trials, I will provide you with information. Trials, huh? If you have no desire to take them, then I suggest you leave this island at once. In fact, that would be the smart choice, in my estimation. You only have one life to live, after all, so you may as well spend it in the cool shade, far away from danger.
There's something to be said for that option.
No, there is not. So what sort of trials are we talking about? Oh, they're very simple. All you need to do is fight and win. They will ask nothing more of you, and they will demand nothing less. With every trial you pass, I will share a new piece of information. And to make things more interesting, I think I will limit the number of servants who can challenge a given trial as well. Your master, of course, will be free to participate in all of them.
What a pain.
Works for me.
Okay then, let's start by pairing up.
Please tell me he didn't just say pairing up.
Why don't we start with me? As for my teammate...
Would you mind going with him, Charlotte? Me? Are you sure?
Yeah, that's probably the best call. Orion is easily the strongest of us, so pairing him with the one of the weakest servants should help balance things out.
I see, that does make sense. Okay, shall we, Orion?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm not really giving my best Orion right now.
Alright, I don't know who we gotta fight, but whoever it is, we're gonna wipe the floor with them.
Very well. Then let's have you start with a Spriggan. Well, so much for any chance I had at being useful. Good luck.
Oh boy. Well, guess I'll just have to do the best I can.
Damn it, Orion. Since they don't have anyone else, there's no point in having this Mystic Code. I'd want to say this one's the better of the Mystic Codes, in case we need to save them in the pinch. I mean, this one can work nicely too with the evade. But I think we'll go with this one. A battle of wits and patience here, folks. It looks like it's only one Spriggan with 160 some K HP. Let's see what cards we got. Okay, so yeah, so we had to take advantage of the fact that he got all his buster cards of this turn. What'd she get here? I'm trying to remember what are her skills again. No, we don't need her arts cards right now. We're not gonna use them. Yeah, there's no point in using her skills. Okay, we're gonna go for the kill then. Yeah, we want that. Okay, so he gets mostly all the stars. Do I want to use the skill cooldown? I'd say just in case we want to prep it up for the next turn. Yeah. Just in case we need to finish him off in the next 3 turns. So we do this. This. I'm hoping for maybe not one hit KO, but still. Nice! Nice! We got lucky. Woohoo! Talk about luck being on our side right there. That could have turned out worse too, especially with the RNG cards right there. Thankfully it didn't turn out that way though. Thankfully. We hit that, what is it, 70% mark on that critical stars. Nice. Next battle, Sight Beyond Sight. What does the eyes reveal? Okay, the other battle is gonna be a little bit more difficult, I'd say. But we'll manage somehow. I hope. Casters, though. Casters. Very well. Do you have any questions for me, or shall I simply tell you something of my own choosing?
Alright, if you're taking questions, I got one for you. Hephaestus told us that the only way to harm Artemis was with a divine construct. Does that hold true even if I use Theos Cleronomia to power myself up?
Yes, it does. However, a god of Hephaestus' skills should have little trouble forging divine construct given the right materials. Not to mention that. No, it would be tactless of me to say more. Orion, you are a hunter at heart. If you wish to shoot down a star, you will need to keep it in your sights with an arrow nocked to your bow. Now who's next? Very well then. Lady Mosh and I will take the next fight. Right. Mosh Kirillite, ready for battle. Crap. Someone else took Mosh before I could invite her to team up. And she's the easiest one to talk to by far. Very good. Then here's your trial. I see. So instead of one Spriggan, we will be fighting a number of Lamia that have been enhanced with nanomachines. However, dealing with serpents happens to be something of a specialty of mine. So I will take this opportunity to demonstrate to Master just how devastatingly deadly a Koga Jonin can truly be. Dang in my nose. Sorry. Let me sip on some. Ooh. They set Mosh as a starting member. To begin this quest, please select one servant from your party. Well, to begin this quest, you will need 2 servants in your starting member list. Well, let's give her. I'm trying to think. What CE can we give Mosh? So I'd say maybe NP gain. Increases Arca's effectiveness. Critical strength and mega battle. Yeah, but the problem is though we don't really have a lot of cards to work with at our disposal. I don't think we even have it. Okay, these are only set to. Okay, there we go. But even if we don't have it set to 5-star only, I think our best bet is still this one though. It's only just to load up her NP, at least to protect Yohime, and the boost of the attack. And then obviously we're not gonna go with that. No. I still think this is the better one of the both. If we need to protect someone. I mean, did I check all my suits? No. Yeah, out of everything we have available out at the moment. Yeah, it's probably the only one that's gonna work best in our favor, yep. Alright, fine. I bite. Ow. Thankfully, it's only 3 Lamias. Lamias, correction, sorry. And just like I called it, Mosh right there. So here's what I'm thinking. We do the taunt for the first turn. Probably should have used the invincibility first, but it's okay. What the? Oh, I'm being dumb. I don't remember, what does that first skill do again? Yeah, we're not gonna even gain a lot of stars from the get-go, so... Damn it. Come next turn, I know we'll get some cards. You know what? Fine, we'll risk it. Probably not the best use of that, but... I want to take out the strongest, I'd want to say. This one feels a little bit more unpredictable because it's hard to say where... That... They almost ruined it for us right there. Okay, so here's what's coming up next, right? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember. Oh, nice. During normal attacks too, mind you. Okay. I'd say we go for the one on the right. If only just because. What does the evade do again? I know it had an additional effect. What did it do? Apply an increased MP gauge. Okay. Okay. And if we need to, we'll use the evade the next turn. And I want to say Chiyohime, her MP is arts. We still have it. We still have it for 3 turns. Okay, we don't need to use it, but okay, I'd say we take out the one on the right, just because. Including Mosh, put it in the middle right there. No, we're gonna do this. We might as well curse the one on the... Yeah, curse the one on the left. As long as you got the the arts card active. We'll focus on the middle one afterwards. I know it shouldn't be throwing around my attacks like this, because at this rate, like again, they're all just gonna, you know, gang up on us. We still got another turn of arts. Nice. And P loss. Let's see. She has still a turn on the arts cards. I'd say we'd go for the one in the middle. Just because. Nice. At this point, I say go for anyone. And the arts card ran out. Do I want to use the evade though? Here's the thing. Ow! I fumbled. I say that because again. That's if I really want the arts card boost damage. And I'll give a F about the... Oh, we got ads incoming too. We gotta take out one of these guys. Mosh will definitely draw in the damage from these two over here. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do, right? At the expense of not carrying? No, I mean I'll use it just to mitigate damage this turn. I mean, it's just so that we, again, it's not a complete waste. I'd like to take out the health, more health HP wise related one. Skill seal. Okay, Mashu, do your thing. You gotta take out one of them at least. Oh, that one's already nice and healthy. The other ones are still afflicted by the curse. Oh, they lived. That works. And a charm? Not to worry. I think... Oh, yes. I mean, I could have used... Nice. Look at that's gonna do you. Sing like a canary right here. Do we still have one arts? No, her arts card ran out, so... I'll go for it. Neutral damage, don't mind if I do. I just realized I went right through the ad break. But it's fine, because technically all that's going on is just battle. Yay! Congrats, ladies. But wait, who is that? Who does? Oh, Ricardo's stuck with Jason. It's okay, though. Come on, Mon Ricardo, you can got this. Let's go. Sorry, give me a moment, folks. I'm a little distracted here. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't mean to go quiet right there. Anyways, continuing on, let's see, section 12. Okay, I see what we're facing next. Woo! Enough! That turned out to be much more challenging than I expected. Those llama you just fought were, let's say, premium products mass-produced by the Echidna. The Echidna, incidentally, is essentially a living factor used to produce all manners of monsters. If you take them as lightly as you do their more ordinary ilk, well, you're bound to suffer for it. The Echidna, I see. Then it is a member of the serpent family, as I suspected. At any rate, you have now successfully cleared the second trial. Any questions? Oh, right. Now what would be a good question? Do you have anything you wish to ask, Captain? Let me think. If you know of any proper human history servants who would be willing to join us, then tell us who they are. And while you're at it, I also demand you tell us why you're refusing to join us. I thought I made it clear you only get one question, but very well. As far as I know, Achilles will assuredly be willing to join you, as long as he's still alive. Aside from that, I believe there is also an archer. And that's all I have to say about that.
Damn, so we were barking up the wrong tree. I guess we can call that a bust. Make sure you ask a different question next time.
You're wrong. If anything, I think that was some of the most terrifying information she could have told us.
Alright, Jason, keep it together. What about my other question?
True, I am a servant from proper human history. At the same time, I'm also the Greek goddess of the scales. And above all, the 12 Olympians of this lost world and I have already come to an arrangement. In exchange for not becoming involved in this dispute, I have foregone the choice to ascend to godhood. Ascend to godhood? Indeed. In essence, if I had joined Olympus, I could have been incarnated as one of this lost world's god pillars. But I turned their offer down, as I believed that doing so would inevitably tilt my scales too much to one side. So whether this lost world is destroyed or not, I will disappear when the time comes. Then put it aside. If only the other servants willing to join us are Achilles and an archer. And they're the last two friendly servants in all of Atlantis, aren't they? Oh crap, I hadn't thought about it like that. That means that aside from Achilles and this archer, all the other servants who were in this lost world have been wiped out. Wait, that can't be right. I'm sure there were a number of servants besides me and Chiome who stayed behind. So then why did she only name 2? You need to clear the next trial before I can address that question. Sadly for you, I'm afraid that response alone already qualifies as an answer. You're an irritating one, aren't you? Very well then, I'll take that as you volunteering to be the next challenger.
Fair enough. Mon Ricardo.
What is it?
I don't want to lift so much as a finger or speak so much as a word of command unless I absolutely have to, so you're going to do all the fighting. What? I can see you aren't happy about it, but this is just the way of the world. I'm going to run you ragged, and you're going to take it. As captain, my word is law, and I won't tolerate any talkback. Now that's a plan I can get behind. Why are you so happy about that? Me? I'm not happy. Not at all. Nope. Alright, let's do this. Very well then. Let us see what you got. Mon Ricardo. Wait, I don't... Like, again, maybe I missed it. Why is he happy? Not saying he can't, okay? I just want to know. Well, I mean, this is the best one I can go with. Actually, no, I feel like it's the most logical one to go with. Hori.
陰キャらしくそれなりに頑張りますよっと。
Well, so much for that. Looks like we're gonna load up on the quick cards, huh? Well, I mean, I could do Mon Ricardo's quick. No. The obvious answer is staring at me in the face, and I gotta take it.
おいおいおい。了解。
Yeah, I know. Oi, oi, oi.
畳みかけて。せーやって。やろう。
Oh shit! Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Heal yourself, Jason!
ここでこうだ。当然だろう。
Let's see. Jason has 3 face cards, so...
ここでこうだ。当然だろう。
Okay, that's what it does. The logical answer here, though, is Mon Ricardo.
少しばかり行くっすよ。
Oh, he's gonna get auto aggroed, is he not?
ここでこうだ。当然だろう。
Oh, nice.
この私に命令か。行け。
Oh, damn. Does he still have? No, he doesn't. Thankfully, he didn't, you know, kick the bucket. More stars or...
この私に命令か。畳みかけて。せーやって。やろう。
Damn it, so close. Yeah, we definitely gonna take out the lad in the back. Don't die on me, okay, Jace?
オウムというのも。よし。了解。
You still have your arts card, so I'm counting on you. I'm referring to Mario Kart, sorry there.
されど剣なり。栄光の剣。壊れずの絶世。この人の戦を。なんでディランダル。
Holy, that should have destroyed it. Heck yeah!
正義。クリア道路。行くぞ。
Yoo-hoo!
一応なんとかなりましたが、まあ次はわかんねえっすよ。
Before we had the whole QAB, I probably wouldn't have managed that sort of feat. Seriously thought I was done for. Me too, even though I said I wasn't going to fight. Very good, that's done. I shall consider your earlier question answered. Whoa, 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 back up. You don't get to make that call on your own. Oh, but unless I'm mistaken, you don't have any other questions, do you? I have one. We were told that there were other Theos Kironomia out there named after the 12 Olympians. Do you know where we can find them?
The Zeus Kirinomi and Poseidon Kirinomi are only found on Olympus. What about here in Atlantis? There should still be Athena Kirinomi somewhere here in Atlantis. Originally, the Theos Kirinomi were a fluid metal designed to reinforce and augment the gods' bodies. So the 12 Olympians went on to refine and enhance their individual Theos Kirinomi for their own purposes. Like Ares, Athena's specialty was battle. If you are able to find her nanomachines, it's possible that they may open new doors for you. But of course, there is more to it than that. A mere human spirit organ cannot possibly hope to withstand the Athena Kirinomi. If any servant who is neither a divine spirit nor something close to one were to try and use these nanomachines, they would either very literally fall apart or rupture on the spot. As Icarus so demonstrated, humans who stray too close to the gods are punished. This is a fundamental law of this world.
So we can't use these Theoclinomi even if we manage to get our hands on them, huh? Hang on. You said something close to a divine spirit, no? And what about a servant who possesses some form of divinity?
I'm afraid I must refrain from commenting further. Doing so could be construed as a sign of disrespect to the gods. Regardless, it seems clear that we must secure these nanomachines for ourselves. If Odysseus' sides were to get their hands on them, they could end up becoming a threat. Then again, perhaps not. At any rate, we still need to weigh the decision of whether or not to use them very carefully.
Okay, I think that's about everything we wanted to ask.
Do you have anything you wish to ask Miss Estrella, Mr. Relic? They were sculpted by a servant who stayed at this temple for a while. Yeah, what's the name of the servant who was staying here? Your curiosity is understandable. There were two servants who were staying on this island at one point. They were from Olympus and claimed to be the disciples of the Foreign. No, that's not quite right. They are the ones who massacred the servants from proper human history under the guise of protecting the Tree of Emptiness. They were both alter egos. Alter egos, you say? Then that would be some combination of Rasputin, Limbo, and Koyanskaya. Well, while Rasputin is possible, we encountered Limbo and Koyanskaya in India quite recently. So I don't see how they could have been staying here at the same time. And again, if they were using Shikigami. Whatever are you talking about? Yes, one of them was named Rasputin. He was a horrid priest who fought with an unsavory form of martial art. But the other one did not answer to any of these names you mentioned. His body was just as finely honed as Rasputin's, but he had both a cold sharpness and a fiery intensity about him. His true name was Senji Muramasa. He was a very handsome man who had mastered 100 swords and 1,000 sword techniques. And everyone in gasp in awe. Senji Muramasa? Not to mention Rasputin. Well, strictly speaking, he claimed to be a pseudo-servant with Rasputin's spirit origin. But as far as I could tell, he never behaved as I would expect Rasputin to. Not once. Though he did claim to be a man of the cloth like Rasputin was.
Rasputin? As in the monster in priest clothing who chased us down at 90 kilometers an hour before firing a rocket launcher at us.
There is a name I wasn't expected to hear, and this would mean Senji Muramasa was one of the causes. There's something else this piece of information hasn't made clear, though I'll have to keep it to myself for now. Astria, would you kindly tell us more about them? As things currently stand, we have essentially no knowledge about them whatsoever. Very well, I suppose I can do that. Like, give me a second, I'm distracted. Ow. Section 13, we're getting closer and closer to section... What was it he was saying? Section 19? Is that where I plan to stop? Section 13, Lost Belt. Recollection, Disciples of the Foreign Star. Your work is truly excellent. What, this? I'm just making them to keep occupied. Besides, I figure one statue a day ought to be good for a night's worth of food and shelter. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you could never have too many statues, extolling your beauty and virtue. That said, there's one thing I can't help but find curious. Aren't you a servant from proper human history as well? You bet. But right now, I'm a full-blown enemy of humanity. There's a lot of nice things about being a servant, but having no say in who your master is ain't one of them. I'm here because the foreign gods summoned me. I don't know what they look like, or what they're really after. But if they don't want me to do a job, but if they want me to do a job, I'll do it, no matter how cruel or heartless it might be. Besides, I've never been one to please anybody except myself. Never cared about what was right or what was just from the first time I opened my eyes to the last time I closed them. I see. So you only cared about pleasing yourself. And were you able to do that even once while you were still alive? Ha! You know how to hit it where it hurts, don't you? Suppose that figures for the goddess of justice. You're right. Neither me nor this vessel I'm inhabiting now have ever once been satisfied with anything we've done. Maybe that's why I turned out to be a pseudo-servant. We're the same deep down. But don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean I'm bored. There's a guy up in Olympus who's pretty alright. Be even better if he wasn't so damn big he couldn't move.
The enemy's here, Senshi Muramasa. I expect this will be the last of them. Let's hurry and get this over with so we can go back to Olympus.
Got it. I swear, these guys never learn. Alright then. Looks like it'll be just the two of us fighting together again, huh?
Of course, we have no need for reinforcements. Now, when we know each other's moves so well, given that we can tell exactly what the other wants or lacks in battle just by standing back to back, having Limbo come in to ostensibly help would be a net negative.
Yeah, you still look really happy about it, give me the creeps.
My apologies. While I, of course, have no memory of you, Senji Muramasa, nor of the man you possess who presumably has some connection to a Holy Grail war, I still find my vessel's feelings towards you both inscrutable and addictive, simultaneously similar and dissimilar to anger and joy.
So what, you think we once fought each other to the death in some Holy Grail war?
I expect so, yes.
Yeah, you might be right about that. I'm not aware of doing it, but it seems whenever we exchange glances, I always end up with a wicked grin on my face. I'm not usually one for having someone else watch my back, but I tend to go big and wild whenever I'm swinging the sword. So it ain't bad knowing you're behind me taking care of the riffraff. Means I can really cut loose.
Wonderful. That's most encouraging to hear. Very well then, let's go with that.
Freaking Koto Mine. There must have been at least 20 servants from proper human history summoned here, and those are just the ones I counted. And yet those two alter egos working together managed to defeat them all. That's BS. They should have been able to take down, or hurt them severely. The reason I cannot see your chances of victory as anything other than vanishingly small.
So those two servants have gone back to Olympus by now?
That's right. There was no longer any need for them to be here, now that Odysseus has arrived.
What about Odysseus? Do you have any information on him?
Hephaestus refused to tell us anything about him, said he was scared of being found out. Alright, very well, I suppose I can tell you as a little bonus. I've only met Odysseus once when he paid my island a visit. And I remember that he knew far, far more about proper human history than I expected. His wasn't the sort of knowledge one acquires through reading. or listening, or even personal experience. It was very much as he had drained it directly out of someone without leaving so much as a drop.
I see.
Well, it looks like this is goodbye. Farewell, everyone.
Wait, stop, just a moment.
What is it now? I've already answered every question I'm obligated to. Any more than this will throw off my scales balance.
Please, just one last thing. It's important. Can we win this?
Really? You just straight up asking that?
Your odds are slim for sure. Even if you do manage to overcome Atlantis, Olympus still waits. And it's not a matter of who has the superior numbers. The fact is, between ordinary humans like yourselves and gods whose lifespan range over 10,000 years, you simply reside on a completely different conceptual planes of existence. But of course, that's not the question you should be asking. You all came here in the first place because you made up a decision to destroy this world. And why wouldn't you? You're literally fighting for your right to exist. To put it another way, if you don't fight, you die. I'd say that makes winning or losing a secondary concern at best. After all, if you didn't want to fight, if you didn't want to lose, you were better off deciding not to fight in the first place. But you made your decision and you chose to fight. So now that's all that's left to do. You may not be fighting for a just cause, but you still need to fight, don't you? Then shape up already.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I can't argue with that. Slim though our chances of victory may be, that's no excuse to throw in the towel.
At the risk of repeating myself, let me be perfectly clear. Every living god in this world is your enemy. I would strongly advise you to keep that in mind. Thank you so much for helping us. There's no need to thank me. From this point forth, you and I may as well be perfect strangers. Goodbye.
Alright, next stop, Thetis Island. For real this time. Cast off. Yeah.
Still section 13, huh? Fine, we'll enter. You think you're gonna be okay, Paris? No, I don't... What? I only just woke up. Why is this happening?
I've synced up with this lost belt and I just finished downloading information about it. Those guys are Atlantis border guards and they're not looking to take you alive, so be careful.
How exactly am I supposed to be careful here, Lord Apollo?
Good question. Beats me. Oh, but I don't recommend surrendering. They'll just cut off your head as soon as they get close enough.
Couldn't you have said that sooner, you big jerk? That means I've got no choice but to fight back. Alright, take this! Oops, looks like your bow just is not strong enough to hurt them. They're powered up with god fluids, aka Theos Kilonomia. Fighting back might not get you far. Hold on, give me just a moment. Sorry about that. I just realized. I'm like, whoops, that one, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh, my head hurts. Don't mind me. Rose, there's gotta be a better way to say that.
Relax, it's just some fluid metal. Nanomachines, nothing more. No need to be concerned.
How is any of that supposed to put me at ease? Now look, they went and cornered us while you were blabbing on about stupid nonsense.
Well, that's no good.
Not good, this is terrible. Why, save me, brother. Huh?
Damn, even after becoming a servant, you're still just a kid.
It can't be.
What's with the look? I'm here to rescue you, you know? Go on, find somewhere to hide. I'll take care of these guys.
You're freaking Achilles!
Oh? You know who I am?
As if I could ever forget. I'm...
Oh well, once you've been a heroic spirit as long as I have, you get used to some servants just knowing your name. Anyway, sorry to do this, but I'm gonna have to literally kick you out of here for a bit.
My name's
Alright. Now that the interloper's out of the way, I can start taking out my anger out on you guys in earnest. Sorry, but there's no way any of you are walking away from this. I'm way too pissed off to go easy on you.
To this day, I still don't have Achilles, and it makes me sad. I feel like I wasted my chance to get Achilles back then when I went for the Anastasia usage. Alright then, Achilles, it's time. Sure, why not? Hey, what the?
よし、西が結ばれた。殺し合おうじゃないか。なあ。
Alright, Achilles. Wait, what's even the purpose of having that?
Okay, so it's for being in the MP gauge.
潰させてもらう。準備完了だ。任せろ。行くぜ。任せろ。せりゃ。せりゃ。甘いんだよ。潰させてもらう。よし、行くぜ。任せろ。
I just realized Achilles gonna have an easier time this time compared to last time.
さあ、立ち塞がってる。我が戦車は星のように容赦なくお前たちを引きつる。
遅い。
もう遅い。トラゴンイディオ。
Bro, Achilles. You're still out there somewhere now. You have the MP5 Achilles. There's still one more, huh? Fine then. Be my guest, huh? We still got our quick card activated, so...
なあ。行くぜ。なあ。せりゃ。遅い。遅い。甘いんだよ。
You know what? For just good measures, we're gonna squash you with it.
よし。行くぜ。任せろ。
I just realized we're going through ads right now. But it's okay, it's battle, so it's fine.
容赦なくお前たちを引きつる。トラゴンイディオ。
Oh, my head.
いやー、お前さんも相当に強かった。縁があったらまた戦おうぜ。
Wow. Huh? Damn, that didn't help me feel better at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you think you're doing back there after I just saved you? I mean, I do feel bad about kicking you out of there, even if it was an emergency, but... Not that. It's not that at all. I didn't want you to rescue me. Not you of all people. Huh? Wait, no way. Don't tell me you're... That's right, it's me, Paris. So it is you, but what the hell? You don't look anything like I remember. Believe me, I've been wondering about that myself. I have no idea why I look how I did in my shepherd days. What's going on here, Lord Apollo? Why did I materialize like this? Because at this point in your life was your prime, of course. Prime cuteness, that is. Was that last part really necessary? Hey, is that Apollo? As in one of the 12 Olympians? Well, yes, but... Does this mean you're on Olympus' side, you little bastard? What? No. Sorry, but you'll have to forgive me, but I can't just take your word for it. Well, what about you? You're the son of Thetis, and she's a god. Lord Apollo, please lend me your aid once more. I need your help to do battle with Achilles. Well, I guess every human is bound to make foolish mistakes now and then. Alright, whether this is all a big misunderstanding or not, I'll give you a hand. Fortunately for you, Achilles is weakened right now. Since you're powered up with Theos Chironomia, you've got a real chance of beating him. Got it. So you're on Olympia's side. I knew it. Alright then, fine with me. I already swore an oath to fight to my death anyway. Here I come. Bring it. I was gonna say... They're definitely lucky that Achilles is not a lancer. Whew. Otherwise Paris would have perished. Oh, I'm thinking... it's hard to say where we'll end up at. And why not? I'll indulge. Oh, we get to pick Paris? Don't tell me we're just stuck with Paris. Well, here we are. Why did it have to be Achilles, damn it? Not that I met him when I was alive or anything. I can just tell from his legend that I'm gonna hate the guy. He's a sword who'll all be, hey Jason, mind spawning me for a sandwich, bro, and then never pay me back. He's really not like that. How would you know? At this point, all we can say about him for certain is that he spent his whole life to find his superiors. In this case, that means me, and also you. Now that's not what I remember him being like. Pardon me, but our sensors just detected what appears to be a small-scale explosions. Looks like it. Sounds like people fighting. And I'm pretty sure I heard swords clanging. If someone is fighting on this island, there's an excellent chance that someone is Achilles. Come on, let's go. Understood. Damn it, I really don't like this, but I guess we have no choice. Ow. This kid's a lot stronger than he looks. You're the one person I refuse to lose to. Whoa. Damn it, I always hated this guy's skill with a bow, even when I was still alive. You're going to pay for killing my brother. Yeah, that's it. Kick his ass. He's gotta be on Olympus' side anyways. Me? On Olympus' side? Don't even joke about that. Then again, maybe that's too much to ask, seeing how you look like a bad joke yourself. How dare you? I'm no joke. I'm Apollo. Yeah, you're right, this isn't a joke. Having a shitty god like you as some kind of freakish match god is a goddamn nightmare. Don't be rude, I know it doesn't look great, but this is actually a real power move for a god. That just makes it worse. Okay, you're not wrong about that. Come on, Paris, you could at least try to stand up for me. I've just accepted this as being what gods are like for a long time now. Besides, it's cute in its own way. This is all throwing me off my game. Alright, I didn't want to have to use this. But now I'm sensing more people headed this way. I'm gonna have to hurry up and finish you guys off. Watch out, Paris. Got it! I'm picking up magical energy. He's going to use his noble phantasm. Xanthos, Balios, Pedazos. Wait, what did he say? Come to me. A chariot. So he's a rider. I've got you now. Twice. Go. That's enough. Damn it, I missed. I managed to dodge it. Who are you? I'm a master from proper human history. Proper human history? Guess that means we're on the same side then. So you're not enemies? That's right. At least I hope not. What about you? I mean, how you were apparently just fighting to the death. Is one of you a Lost Bell's servant? Actually, hold on. Which one of you is Achilles? I am. Okay, then who are you? Oh, right. While it may be presumptuous of me to say this, I am one of the heroes of Troy from proper human history. My true name is Paris, and I'm an archer. Huh? You mean you're a proper human history hero? That's what I've been saying all along. Wait, did I say that? No, you didn't. Damn it. All that fighting for nothing. Now my wound's acting up. Are you okay? Thanks. But don't worry about healing me. This wound can't be cured. Seriously? What, did a heartbeat cut you or something? I wish. No. I got shot through my heel. That's awful. Assuming that's the same heel as your fatal weak point in your otherwise immortal body. Are you sure you'll be alright now that it's been shot? Yeah, I'm okay for now. But I'm about 70% slower than usual, and I'll die if something shatters my spheric core in this condition. Usually the only things that can hurt me are a god, someone descended from a god, or a divine construct. Oh yes, I remember. It made it really hard to kill you. Is that sheep talking? Oh, I've got a nasty feeling about this, so let me just clear things up now. You there, sheep. Who the hell are you? Hey there, my name's Apollo. I'm Artemis's brother, and one of the 12 Olympians. Then you are our enemy! Wait, please, this Lord Apollo isn't like the other gods, I promise. You know, I think Hephaestus may have said something about this. Let's see. I think he said the gods who stood with us here were Hephaestus, Athena, Hestia, Ares, Hades, and Apollo. Right, Apollo the sun god. They're all supposed to have been on humanity's side. Not to mention that, strictly speaking, I'm not one of this Lost Bell's 12 Olympians either. So you're the Apollo from proper human history, then? That's a big affirmative. What's more, I just downloaded the data from this Lost Belt. So now I'm a god who stands with proper human history and who has full access to this Lost Belt's information. So if there's anything you want to know about this Lost Belt deities, I'm your sheep. Oh god. Whatever your question might be, I'll barf up the answer quick as you please. Are you sure you don't mean cough up? Nope, barf. You know how sheep have 4 stomachs? Well, one of mine is just for data. Please don't vomit when you're sitting on top of my head. Relax, I'm just kidding. That's a proper human history god, alright? There's no way a god from here would still be so irritating and cheerful. Hell, that kind of cheer would be the first thing they'd get rid of. So I really did wear myself out for nothing. How did you think I feel? Aren't these two... Right. During the Trojan War, Achilles killed Hector, Paris' older brother. Yep. Then I ended up dying too after Paris went and shot me through my heel and heart. How can you be so blasé about that? How come you don't seem to care at all that I killed you? Huh? Why would I? I knew it was prophesied to die young. And given how I'd chosen to live out my life as a hero, I kinda expected I'd die in that war. And that's pretty much why I was able to fight as hard as I could right up until the moment I died. So if I don't seem all broken up about you being the one who killed me, that's why. Alright, never mind all that. Achilles, are you willing to help us? Help you? Well, I am a proper human history servant after all. And all. So yeah, of course I'll help. I'm not quite as strong as I used to be since I'm not immortal anymore. How about you, Paris? I'll help you all too, of course. I mean, please let me help you. You said you were a master, right? Yep. I'm Relic. Got it. Okay, Lord Relic. I recognize you as my master and vow to serve you to the best of my ability. And for someone so small, you sure are a huge stick in the mud. Anyway, it's good to meet you guys. Pardon the intrusion. Sherlock Holmes, consulting detective. A question for you, Achilles, if I may. Do you still have your armor and shield? My armor and shield? You mean the armor and shield my mother had Hephaestus made for me? Right. We've been looking for you in the hopes of finding that same armor and shield. Gotcha. Well, unfortunately I don't have the shield anymore, but I do still have the armor. So what do you need them for? Well... Now I see. So you want to make my armor and shield into a divine construct I can use to take down Artemis, huh? Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Huh? Why not? Look, I don't mind giving you the armor. I don't even need it anymore. But like I said earlier, I'm a good deal weaker than I used to be, thanks to my heel being literally shot. Sure, I can still calm my chariot, but I really don't think I could survive riding up into orbit at hypersonic speed. Plus, and this is just my warrior's intuition speaking, but trying to take down Artemis in anything less than perfect condition, especially with an injury like this, well, I don't think I'd have a chance of beating her.
But then what are we supposed to do? If we don't have a way to get past Artemis, we will have no hope of making it to the Tree of Emptiness. Hold up. You said you can still manifest your armor, right?
Yeah?
Then what about we bring that armor to Hephaestus and ask him to make it into a bow and arrow?
Huh? A bow and arrow? Now I got you. True, that armor was forged by Hephaestus himself, so it definitely qualifies as a fully fledged divine construct, artifact. And if you guys want to remake it into something else, I don't have a problem with it. But can you even do that? We can manage as long as we have Lord Hephaestus helping us, I think. Well, either way, I wasn't planning on using it myself. So who's gonna fire this bow? I will. Afraid I can't recommend that, Paris. Why not? Because it would be impossible for you. You could push yourself so hard, your spirit ordinance starts to crack, and you still wouldn't hold a candle to Orion in terms of power. You wouldn't be able to knock an arrow to a divine construct bow, let alone fire it. Not even with my help. I see.
So that just leaves me.
You sure about this, Orion? Even we know that Artemis is your... well...
I'm fully aware of that, Achilles. Even so, I'm willing to go ahead with this.
Let me just ask you one stupid question. Are you doing this because it's the right thing to do?
No, it's got nothing to do with that. This is about responsibility.
Gotcha. In that case, the armors are all yours. Besides, I wasn't gonna use it anyway.
Then we're done here, yes? Great. Let's hurry up and go see Hephaestus.
Right on. Wait, what, huh? Excuse me, I'm coming too. Please let me come with you.
Oh, are you sure we can rely on this kid?
That's... well, never mind, here they come. Are those... You guys must have fought some of them before, right? Those are Atlantis border guards. You know, this works out nicely. Why don't you give Paris here a shot to see how he fares against them? As for me, well, you already know I got what it takes, right? Holy hell!
He's like a walking mountain of confidence.
What? Where'd you get off signing me up for something like that without even asking? That said, it does seem like it's a good chance to show off what I can do, so I don't have a problem with it.
Don't worry, I'll lend you a hand if you need it.
Don't bother, I won't need your help. I won't. Paris. It's okay, Paris. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, wait. We should be fine like this. Plus, there were no other support servants we could have picked out anyways. Sorry, a little distracted on my end. What? Do apologize for the yawn. What does this do? Oh, it's just for you. Aris. There we go. I think that's gonna wipe out at least the one. But I'd rather have that versus, you know, not all of them being wiped out. I don't think the one on the middle should survive. Nice. Ah. Yeah. There you go, looking good, Paris. It'll do. Who asked you? Hey, I got a right to voice my opinion. You killed me, remember? I mean, back when we were alive. I remember. I also remember how you killed my brother, at least back when we were alive. Alright, you two, there's no call for this. The fact is, you're both dead now, okay? Ouch. But yeah, I guess you're right. Paris, I won't say we should be friends, but we can at least work together. Yeah, that's fair. There you go. Shaking on it is the first step to making up. I don't think I'd really be much of help, but I hope that's okay. Don't worry, you will. You're a lot more helpful than me, that's for sure.
I'll say, just look at her. The only thing she's good for is killing people with their backs turned. Though, of course, without my crew here, I'm just as useless as she is.
Hey, what? Really?
Hey, who are you calling useless?
Jason? Hey, would you lay off the one-man show, please? Poor Jason. Oh, interesting. Honestly, you didn't make a great first impression, but you're actually a lot more approachable than I thought.
Oh, no, I'm not. Now, stay away from me. I can already tell we'll mix like oil and water.
Ha ha ha, now you really got my interest. Crap, he's just as bright and cheery as I imagined. There's no way I can get along with him. What, Ricardo? Oh, man, you're letting me go already? Huh? Letting you go? I mean, never mind. More importantly... Hey, Paris? Sir? Just Paris is fine. What is it, Mon Ricardo? Okay. Well, I was just kind of curious about something. Mayhaps you could, pray tell me what Lord Hector was like? What's going on? You're a bundle of nerves. Well, of course I am. I mean, Hector has been my idol pretty much forever. Of course, I'd be glad to tell you all about Big Brother's many wonderful qualities. Awesome. First off, he was impeccably handsome. Handsome like Diarmuid on his best day. Hold on, give me a second. I mean, his helmet's shone like no one else's. Go on. I think I'd better give him some space before I'm tempted to get a dig in. Otherwise, I think I could inadvertently end up sparking a serious bloodbath. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Achilles, could I talk to you for a moment? Nosh? Fine with me. Thank you. I wanted to ask you more about what you said earlier, about how you were able to fight until you died. People don't live forever. The meaning we find in our lives tends to be something we learn after the fact. Which is why we try to face life head on and live each day as best we can. Makes sense. But even so, knowing your death is imminent and not just at some vague uncertain point in the future. Well, it sounds terrifying to me, so I wanted to ask you, how could you stay unafraid of death, Achilles? Is it because you were a hero? Yeah, maybe. Some people become heroes by saving others' lives, and some become heroes by taking them. Unfortunately, I was one of the latter, so I knew I was never gonna be afforded a peaceful death. And sure enough, back when I was alive... That's when Hector said, Lord Apollo, would you mind doing your impression? Well, come on now. What's the point in cornering an old man? You fell for it, didn't you? Oh man, that's just badass. That carefree kid laughing it up over there along with the god sitting on his head ended up taking me down. You know, I don't mind that I died how I did. It may not have been peaceful, but it was still satisfying. Plus, since I was this big hero who was so famous, now I get to be summoned like this. Mash, you and Relic are both gonna die. And go your separate ways at some point. That's just a fact. But that doesn't have to happen anytime soon. My life being so short is why I died without any regrets. I'm able to fight again now to help ensure you two can live good long lives. Hell, if I have to, I've been willing to die here again to make that happen. Do you think you're gonna die here? Well, I can't say for sure. It's more intuition than anything else. But, how can I put this? Let's just say I don't think I'm gonna get to say goodbye after everything's here's been wrapped up and nice and neat. But hey, if you like having me around, you can always just summon me again. Do that and I'll die for you as many times as you like. Come on, Achilles, don't say it like that. Don't worry about that. I'm just glad you're here now. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I've gotta warn you, though. I gotta warn you. I like to have my cake and eat it too, so I plan on dying like my life depends on it. Hey, Mon Ricardo. I'm gonna bring up the rear for a while, so I'd like you to stay close to Master in the meantime. Right, got it. You really admire Hector, don't you, Mon Ricardo? Hell yeah, I do. Whoa, you're actually glowing. Huh? I am? Well, this is my idol we're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, there's no greater hero than Hector. So if I ever get a chance to meet him, well, I want to be able to face him with pride. And I welcome that for you, Mon Ricardo. By the way, we've got ads coming in the next 2 minutes. I'll try not to have, I'll try to keep in mind the ads again when we're, doing the story portions. During the battle portions, I think we could just kind of let it go. Because it's just battle and whatnot, right? More dialogue! Alright. We now have the material we need to make a divine construct. Which means we're one step closer to giving Artemis some well-deserved payback. This feeling... God! What is it, Lord Yow! Ow, 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 ow! What's happening? God damn it. It's the same thing as before, remember? We were told the next piece of information would become accessible once we get the materials for the divine construct. This is the freaking worst. My ears are still ringing. But at least now we know where to find Hephaestus. Very good. Then you would kindly tell us the coordinates. I'll have Captain Nemo put them on the map. Sure. Hephaestus is around... Here, right in the heart of the great labyrinth of Percy Island. Hephaestus is at the very end of the path that winds through the massive, intricate maze of the Minotaur. Well, this forge unit, anyway. Okay, looking at the map, it should take us 2 days to reach Percy Island. We'll stop at a smaller island on the way to rest up, then we'll keep going until we've found him. I'd also like you to get more of Hephaestus nanomachines. About 3 summers worth if you can. According to my calculations, that should be enough to completely restore the border. No, not just restore it, to let her be reborn. I even drew up some blueprints for its new design. Take a look. I'm afraid I don't quite know what I'm looking at. And of course, I'll call for a name change as well. It won't just be borrowing my Nautilus name anymore. It'll be a new vessel, one suited for your journey. Of course, that's all still a nice daydream at this point. Well, this is Hephaestus' own temple we're talking about. I'd say the odds... Oh. We got ads at the moment, folks. I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna put a pause here as well. I'm gonna use the restroom, okay? BRB. Okay, and we have returned. Welcome back, everyone. Me myself included. Mwah. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just kind of here, but not really here. You know? Sorry about that. Anyways, continuing on. I'd say the odds of having enough nanomachines for 3 servants are better than even... probably anyway. Okay, let's get back to the ship and get ready to set sail. And as soon as that's done, I'm taking a well-deserved cat nap. The servers don't need to sleep. I might be a servant, but I'm also making full use of my brain every hour of the day. So it's only natural I need a break and some sweets to recharge. Are you sure that's true? But alright, now I'll bake you some cookies or something once we're back on the ship. Good, that's what I'd like to hear. Alright, this may be a little necessary by now, but... my name is Achilles. I may not be in peak condition right now, thanks to my heel being shot. But I swear on my mother and father alike that I'm willing to give it everything I have to help humanity. Hey, what are you waiting for? Go on, introduce yourself properly. Ah, right. My name is Paris, and I'm an archer. I may not even remotely compare to Orion, but I promise I'll at least do my very best. Thank you for having me. Oh, one last thing. I also hate Achilles. Was the last bit really necessary? Yes, it was. Oh, well, that's okay. The main thing is that we're both in the same boat now, figuratively and, very soon, literally. And that means we're part of the same crew, even if we hate each other. Well, yeah, I guess. I'm surprised by how pragmatic they're being about this. Well, better or worse, heroes from ancient times are used to killing each other. There's more than a few Celtic heroes like that too, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I doubt it's as easy as that when they have ideological differences, like Edison and Tesla. How can you be so indifferent when I'm still not over it? As Achilles said, we're on the same boat now, and that boat literally is the last hope for humanity's survival. It's on the verge of sinking. Whatever your differences might have been before, you're going to leave them all behind before you come on board. Jason, he has a point. He is right. Oh, I think I might be pushing myself. I don't know if I can make it to section 14 and clear it. I mean, I could try. Let me give it a look. Let's see. Sight beyond sight. Oh, okay. It's not that big. I mean, yeah, I could finish it. Potentially even 15. I might have to stop at 16 because that's the lengthy one. As much as I would like to reach section 19 today, it doesn't seem... Ooh, if we get to 19, it's no battles pretty much. But I wonder when the other accounts stop that. And we'll continue though. Section 14. Section 14. Lost Belt. Suffering and pleasure are life's medicine for relief. Sonar has a contact. Looks like nanomachine enhanced Lamia. Lots of them. All servants on standby, prepared to deploy for battle. What, seriously? Oh, alright. Achilles. Yeah? Paris has shown us what he can do, but you can't yet say the same. If you really are able to fight, then you shouldn't have any problem proving it to us. Master. What's up? Now that Jason said his piece, I want to know what you think. Huh? You're roping him into this too? Hell yeah, I am. I don't go around just serving anyone who barks orders at me. I'd like to see you fight too. Got it. In that case, just sit back and enjoy the show. Huh? Feels a little weird to be floating on water, but it's nothing I can't handle. Okay, kiddies, time to learn why I was renowned as the strongest hero of the Trojan War. Here I go! For the record, the strongest hero of the Trojan War was my brother Hector. Paris. Oh, Paris. Very well then. Achilles. Oh, wait. You're just gonna be on the team, huh? Like, just like that, huh? Well, I mean, it is 2 ways, so it's fine. This is fine. Yeah, I want to eat. Sorry, a little distracted here on my end. Okay, that's what that was. Sorry, a little distracted on my end over here. Ah! Did not expect that to happen, but it did. Oh well. I think after we complete section 14, then we'll call it at least a temporary end for now. I mean, as much as I would like to continue, like, again, take like a small break and then come back, there's other things I had to do today. I mean, I could save them for tomorrow too, but I didn't really start piling up on tomorrow, and there's still things to do today too. Yeah, I should have started streaming earlier, but it is what it is. Yeah, I know, he technically didn't do anything, but it's fine. I mean, we could still use his MP. You can let him handle it. Well, I thought he could handle it, right? Mahapralaya. All that wasted experience points are not raising God Juna. And done. Well, Master, what you think? Might not be at my best, but my speed and strength is still nothing to sneeze at, right? That wasn't your best, really? Nope. At my tree speed, you wouldn't be able to see me at all. The fact that I was visible at all just proves how weakened I still am. Well, here, have a heal just in case. Huh? I mean, I wasn't all that hurt, and I would have healed up on my own in a little while anyway. But thanks, I appreciate it. Are you okay, Master? I got a little dizzy. Using a Mystic Code again immediately after a battle really takes a lot out of you. Whoa, you alright there? Here, Senpai, lean on me. I'll take you back to your room. Thanks. Hey, you got a minute? What's up, Mon Ricardo? Well... I'm okay. Thanks, Paul. Wonder who that could be. Come in. Hey, got a minute? Sure, what's up? I just felt like having a chat. Servant to master. Besides, I never finished my story. No, see, that's the thing, I did find it. Just like I wanted to. But before we get back to my stupid antics, and I apologize in advance if I'm way off base or out of line here. But do you think you might be being a little overeager? No, wait, that's not clear at all, is it? What I mean is, are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard, or trying to act more positive than you feel? I asked you because I couldn't help but notice when you healed Achilles earlier. You looked like you were pushing yourself way too hard, especially after you were already tired from fighting. I even worked up the courage to ask Da Vinci about it. She said you usually don't heal servants after a battle like that at all. So it sounds like before you usually had a pretty good idea when to save your strength and when to go all out. Well, if something changed, I'm sure there's a reason. It might not really be my place to pry. But if it's okay with you, maybe we could talk about it. We, might have something in common. I've been feeling some strange urgency ever since we got into this lost belt. Urgency, huh? So that's why you haven't been acting like yourself. Sorry for what I'm about to say is kind of rude. Like I told you before, I'm a supporting character in the Legend of Charlemagne. So, sure there's some stories that focus on my personal exploits, but in the end I'm just an adversary there to be defeated. So really I'm just strong enough to make the battle compelling, that's it. Hell, the only reason I'm a writer is because I stole a horse more famous than me. Brigliadoro was his name. If it wasn't for that story, I might have never have been summoned at all. Basically, you see, you're saying you know what it's like to be weak like me. Well, yeah. Don't get me wrong, though. I don't actually think you're weak. I know Mosh doesn't either. But as a hero with a hell of an inferiority complex, well, let's just say like recognizes like. I want to say you're wrong. Crap, I'm sorry. Guess I really was off base. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions. All that's left now is, alright, the rest of my story. I went on an adventure. I swore I was going to become a hero, the likes of which had never been seen before. One with tales of daring's do so dazzling they'd make the whole world gasp in awe. I traveled near and far, And at long last I found the sacred sword I've been looking for. But you essentially stole it, Mon Ricardo. You have no rightful claim to it than a stray dog to a dead man's bones. It wasn't the incredible reward I thought I'd find at the end of my adventures. All I did was snatch something a love-crazy knight threw away, like a dog rooting through a dumpster. Roland had thrown Durandal away, and I'd taken it for myself. I did run some trouble when I found it, but that didn't matter. They said it was no different than if I'd stolen it. Once I defeated Zerbino and won the sword from him, I went around bragging about being the hero who had it all. I was so hopped up on the excitement of getting the legendary sword for myself that I didn't think twice about it. So what happens next? Well, I think I'll just give you the short version. I lost to Bradmantis' lover, Ruggiero. I was wearing Hector's armor, wielding Durandal, and I still couldn't beat him. Sure, Ruggiero was a hell of a hero, and he did have a demonic sword, but there's no doubt my weapon was better. I think that's probably why I didn't bring that sword with me when I was summoned as a servant. Because in exchange for that sword, I gave up something I shouldn't have. Something important. I know how you feel. Gotcha. Well, then, it was worth embarrassing myself. So let's only work as hard as we have to. Wait, did I really just say that? That can't be what he needs to hear right now, right? Then again, I can't think of any better way to get my feelings across than that. Damn it, why am I so bad at putting my thoughts into words? Thanks, Mon Ricardo. I feel better now. Sure thing. I'm glad to hear that. You've been all, how's this Molden guy trying to cheer me up supposed to help? I'd have jumped straight into my spirit form and never looked back. I'd never say something like that. Good point. You wouldn't, would you? Oh crap. Probably shouldn't be this frank with you, seeing how you're my master and all. I don't mind. But it's so, improper and stuff. Really, it's fine. Well, okay if you insist, but it still doesn't seem right to me. I mean, being this frank with each other is usually something reserved for friends and such. Guess that makes us friends then. Friends? But I'm like this mopey, awkward downer, and a third-rate servant, and a bad guy, at least as far as Charlemagne's side is concerned. You go around calling me your friend, people are gonna start throwing rocks at you and stuff. Even if that happens, don't friends stick up for each other? That's right. I forgot that this master's most endearing qualities that he gets is the way he gets along with pretty much everyone. So of course he'd go along with being friends if I'd suggested it. Mon Ricardo? Yes, I mean, okay, I hear you. Then, I guess from now on, you and I are officially friends. Although in that case, it'd probably be weird if I called you Master, huh? Just call me Relic. Well, I think I still have gotta go with Master. I still have to go with Master in battle and such. It'll seriously throw me off, but okay then. In general, I'll call you a Relic from now on. Just don't blame me if you regret this later. I won't. Alright, if you're sure. Okay, Relic, make sure to stay warm and get plenty of sleep, okay? Great, now I sound more like a parent than a friend. Good night, Mon Ricardo. You too. Good night. Mon Ricardo. I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. Me. Wanna know something? That was a legitimate yawn. Me. Ah, Mon Ricardo. Oh, we still got one more story, and I think, like I said, we'll probably end it early after this one. Terminamos después de este puro cuento. There you go. And I say that, but I mean, I could continue the next one. It's really hard to say. And ever since that day, I vowed to never stop loving hidden eyes for as long as I lived. That was quite the tale of adventure, wasn't it, Master? I had no idea there was such a sad backstory to, that. Indeed. I think, had it been written down, it might have been one of literature's greatest epic tales of tragic love. Though you know this is quite the adventure we're on right now, too. I certainly never experienced anything like this back when I was alive. This may be inappropriate for me to say, but I'm having a great deal of fun. I am too. Yay, I'm glad you feel the same way. Usually we only get a single life to live. That's a one-time only adventure in its own right. You know, if it's not too improper for me to ask, what does you guys really want to do here? Oh, and I don't mean the obvious things like defeating this lost world, helping Master and saving the world. I mean other, more personal things, kinds of things. If you have any, if you could share them, could add to the fun. Huh? I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely do want to be useful to Master. But you are talking about things apart from that, right? Exactly. The more selfish, the better in this case. For example, in my case, I'm hoping to get to meet the beautiful hidden eyes of the love of my life. Gotcha. If nothing else, you definitely know what you like, don't you? Oh, yes. Let's see. What do I want? This is tougher than I thought. My wish is to make a new friend I can just be myself with. Kinda already came true, so... It did? Does that mean you're now friends with Orion and Achilles? Nah, nothing like that. Those guys are just colleagues. Anyway, I remember now. All I want's the same I've always wanted to be. Wanted to be a great knight. Oh, that's a surprise. You may have been portrayed as a villain in the Legend of Charlemagne, but I was under the impression you were already a full-fledged knight who had been on grand adventures. Well, I guess I did accomplish enough that I could be all humble and say something like, oh, wasn't that big of a deal? No, that's not good enough. I'm gonna stick with wanting to become a great knight. I see. Well, seeing as your hidden eye death is E-rank, I don't think you'll need any words of encouragement from me. Yeah. Wait, what's hidden eye's death? How about you, Miss Corday? If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? I don't think I should be free to do whatever I want. You don't? Well, that's a unique perspective. And why do you think that? Isn't it obvious? The whole reason I ended up as a servant is because I thought freely. It looks like Mash already knows what I'm about to say. I don't have any accomplishments to speak of. I never achieved anything great like Drake. I never had any stories told about me like Jason. I never had any adventures like Von Ricardo's, and I was never a figure of myths like Orion. I'm just a dumb assassin who committed a single murder that didn't amount to anything useful. I thought about what I could do on my own, came up with a plan on my own, and tried to help save my country on my own, only for it all to end up being completely meaningless. I'm a dumb, empty-headed assassin. That's all I'll ever be. So I don't have any right to decide for myself. Not when there's no point in my even being alive. That's not true, Corday. I don't agree with that. Why not? I overheard some strange things being said while I was swaying on the ocean currents, so I'm going to cut to it. If that's all it took to negate the point of living, there'd be none to Bartholomew or me being alive either. I'm purely a conceptual being, nothing more than a phantom sphere made up of mix of heroic and divine parts. As for Bartholomew, his accomplishments were all, well, terrible. I can't argue with that. It's true I made no contributions to human history whatsoever. I can't even claim to be the most notable pirate. That was all that idiot Blackbeard is doing. And the other pirates' servants all have much more interesting stories to tell than I do. Take, say, Anne Bonny and Mary Read. They're nothing if not memorable, right? Voila, just like that, there's no point in my existence either. Don't be silly. Those things couldn't be more different. No, Miss Corday, when you get right down to it, they're exactly the same. He's right. Ultimately, there's no point to most people's lives. It was just pure coincidence that I became a master at all. Indeed. But coincidence or not, I'm very grateful that you did. Oh, woo! How about you, Jason? What do you say on this discussion? What? You mean I think there's any meaning to life? What kind of a boring question is that? It's just a matter of which point in your life you decide to look at. It's only worth moving ahead with life if there's some greater meaning to your existence. And conversely, if there isn't any meaning to your existence, does that mean you should just die? Because if that were the case, all of humanity besides me would have gone extinct long ago. Did he really just say what I think he said? Talk about confidence. Haha, you can all bow to me now. Yes, sir. Are you nuts? Why would you actually listen to him? Well, I don't really know what he's talking about, but it sounded really wise. Damn it, you were more gullible than I thought. Hi, Apollo here. I think what you meant to say was pure and innocent. You even know how to make yourself useful. So somebody else did what I wasn't able to, huh? Yes, you may be right. But in that case, what's the point in our even being here? Maybe life doesn't have any meaning. We have ads incoming, folks. Huh? There isn't? But that doesn't mean meeting new people isn't still exciting. Oh, we got ads right now, folks. Pausing for the ads, okay? And we're so close to the end, too. Woo! I think, yeah, we're coming up on the whole ending soon, pretty much. Oh my god, my ribs. Oh my god, that hurts. Ooh. Ah. Oh, don't mind if I do. So let it be written, so let it be said. Hold on, I want to check something out. Don't mind me, folks. We'll continue the bit momentarily. Oh, apologies. I just realized it ended. Ha 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 ha. At any rate, though. Sorry, got distracted there. Continuing on, finishing on. But that doesn't mean meeting new people isn't still exciting. I'm sorry. My mind is still trying to process what you said. So life doesn't have any meaning? And this pain I feel is normal? Yet despite all that, our meeting like this is exciting. So even though there's no point to my existence, that doesn't mean it's wrong for me to be here. It doesn't prove or refute anything on its own.
Gordolf.
Ah.
Hmm.
I see. So you met lots of different people and had to say goodbye to most of them. Even though you must have been through a lot of hardships, you're still able to smile like that. Can I ask you something? Do you remember when we first met?
You mean when you saved my life?
That's right. I remember I was so overcome with emotion that I cried. I'd never once been very used to anyone. Not when I was alive, not even after my death. So when I did something useful for you, that was the first time I ever did something useful for the world. That got me wondering whether I even deserved to be a part of something so wonderful. And that's why I started crying.
It is through this servitude that your life will have meaning. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry, I was just spacing out a bit. Thank you, Master. I really love you.
Huh?
What? What? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant, that you're a great master and someone I really respect. Oh, I see. Oh gosh. In that, I completely agree. I'm very proud to have Relic as my master. Poor Mosh she lost there for a moment.
Whoa there, if you're going to have a lover's quarrel, take it to the Argo. I don't allow that sort of thing here on the Royal Fortune.
Huh? Why's that?
Because unsightly squabbles like that always end up reducing hidden eyes purity levels. I don't allow lover quarrels on the Argo either. Know why? Because in Greece, doing anything romantic in nature is tantamount to asking for death. Trust me.
I can tell you speak from painful experience.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. It won't be long until we reach our destination now.
Got it. Let's go get ready to disembark, Master.
Miss Corday?
Oh, please don't call me Miss.
My apologies, Lady Corday. I just want to say that was quite the front you put up there.
You're very perceptive, aren't you, Bartholomew?
Well, I expect to have a leg up on the most when it comes to things of the sort. That said, you weren't exactly hard to read.
Do you think I'll regret it if I don't say anything?
Regrets and partings are an intrinsic part of life, Lady Corday, especially now that we are servants.
Life really doesn't ever go the way you want, does it? Not even when you get a second chance at it.
I see, then I taking my suspicions were on the mark.
I'll say, they were right on the money, damn it.
Wait, so she does love us.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was you. Damn. Maybe I'm a bit slow on the uptick when it comes to this, too. But here's the thing, taking a moment right here. Being told IRL, I love you, right? I don't think I've had, No, if anything, everything's always been, subtle, or hinting at it, but never anything direct to point to the blank. Well, technically, I wouldn't say no, but... At any rate, though, we'll put a pause to things right here, like I said. I want to get something to eat, too. Hopefully we can come back later and continue some more. And if not, FGO, we'll do something else, too. I'm thinking later, again, way later, we'll do, our usual... detective activities, but I also want to do other things too. So we'll see what we do, right? I want to do the language learning streams too, but maybe we can do multiple mini streams. We'll see. At any rate, though, everyone, please do take care. This is your host, Lord Valdrox, wishing you all a good day, good night, good morning, good afternoon, or whichever dude does apply to you. And I'll see you on the next stream then. I know I said that the other day before, and we didn't come back, but that's because we kind of got busy. And so that, and I'm saying this right now, we might end up getting busy again, but we'll take it in stride, everyone. Take care then. Bye.